Hello everyone, Buck here from BuckUGaming, and today we're going to be looking at a game called Hydroneer. Probably one of the best little games on Steam that you've never heard of. I'm also going to mention that this game has one developer, and one only, and I will say I am thoroughly impressed with what this one person has come up with. In today's video, we're going to be showing you how to get started, and how to get started effectively when you're digging by hand to make the most money and the most profit that you can early game. Let's get into it. I love how they just throw you in right from the beginning here. Like no loading screen or anything like that. It's just freaking awesome. Now, one of the things you're going to notice about this game when you first get your hands on it is there's no inventory. Absolutely no inventory. No heads-up display, no hotbar, no nothing. You want to move stuff around, you got to do it one at a time. Personally, by hand. So let's get some things rolling and start panning for some gold. Start making some money. Let's get everything over here. We need our little scrubby brush. And we need our bucket. Let's fill it with water real quick. Perfect. Bam. And bam. Maybe, oh, cool. Little bucket flip challenge, anyone? Why not? Alright, let's move this over here, actually, and let's get started digging. You suck. Come on. There you go. Alright. Now, in this game, in the beginning, you just gotta kind of dig and take what you can get. But the further you go down, the better the stuff you're going to get from digging further down.
Huh?
But, huh? Okay. Huh. Alright, now you pick up the bucket full of dirt and you throw it in there. Drop that, pick up your brush, scrub it, and we got a couple of nuggets. And that's pretty much all you got to do when you're getting started. So let's do that a few more times and go make some of our starting money.
Huh?
Huh? Alright, we're going to do one more little dig here, and then we're going to go sell some stuff. We've gotten a little bit further down than we were. Fill up our bucket again. And we'll make some money. Drop that. Now the little green circle on the ground, you have like your cursor in the middle, and then you have a green thing right there. The green is when you're dumping something out. That's where it's going to land. Dump it right in there. Perfect. Scrubby brush. And we've got some things to sell. So what do we do with this? Alright, well, let's go up here to the town, and I will show you. Come up the way here. Got some interesting square Minecraft block steam over here. Kind of like it. I can dig it. I can get down with that. Alright. Let's plop our bucket up here, and we can make $116 with just a few little nuggets that we've got. And we definitely want to take it. Get in the bucket. There we go. Alright, let's go visit the shop, see what we can buy. Alright, we're at the shop. I had to go back for a little bit more money because we were just short of one of the most important things that we need early game, and that would be one of these bad boys, the pickaxe. They're a little on the expensive side, but they are going to help us get down to the bottom where we can make a lot more money. So we want one of those, and what would be really helpful, how much do we have here? Okay. Can we get one of these? Yes. I want one of those, and I want a couple more of these. These are really cheap. So we'll grab two of you. How much is the big bucket? 12? Maybe we can afford one of you. Maybe. 214. Yes. Bam. It's ours. Alright. Let's run this stuff over here. This pickaxe doesn't... You can't pick up dirt with it like you do the shovel, but you can get... It digs down a lot faster. We left a little nugget over here we should have sold. We'll get that later. Ta-da! Come on. This is where the truck comes in handy if you're buying and hauling a lot of stuff. We can just do this. Throw you in the back here. Pick up my bucket. Throw you in the back. Come on. I kind of like the inventory thing where there really is no inventory. Adds, I don't know, like a little bit of realism to it. The graphics aren't the greatest, but the game itself is so different than anything I've ever played that I can suffer through a little bit of graphics and a little bit of this and that if the game is original and really fun to play. And I'm absolutely having a ball with this game, and I can't wait to get into some of the more advanced stuff. But for now, we're going to focus on the beginner stuff and how to start effectively. So let's get over here with our new tools. It is also worth mentioning that, since it's Hydroneer, everything runs off of water. So see that little water tank thing on the top of the truck? That's the fuel source, basically. So if your truck ever stops moving, that's where you want to go put water in, and it will run again. Took me a while to figure that one out on my first playthrough. Alright, so we have our bucket, because I'm a dumbass. We have our shovel, our better shovel. Now, the reason that we bought this better shovel is when we're filling the bucket, this one takes 4 scoops to fill that bucket, and that one takes 2. So you're effectively cutting your time in half with the better shovel. Let's get a couple more of these. And, our hole's going to be over there, so we'll just throw those down. Come on. Back and forth. I pick it up, and I run over here, and I put it down. I pick it up, and I put it down. That should have been the name of this game. Alright, where are we at? Pickaxe. Let's get to digging. Let's get you out of the way. And pickaxe. Now you're going to notice this little slope. That's where you can't dig. That's just the undiggable terrain. So we're going to follow that down. And knock out all this dirt until we can get to the bottom. I think we're almost there. Got a big enough path so we can get out of here, because that could potentially be a problem. If you do ever find yourself stuck in this game, if you escape, there's an awesome little thing called Unstuck, where it'll just teleport you back to a road or town or a safe place and basically get you unstuck. Pretty self-explanatory. Alright, I think we've hit the bottom here. Whoop, game lag. See, I can't dig down anymore right there, but all this nice dirt right there is going to be awesome for panning. Let's get out of our hole here, if we can. Nope, okay. Dig a little more. There we go. Put this down. Let's get our buckets of water. Whoops. Come here, you. Get that there, get another one going. We're going to want to eliminate the time running back and forth to water, and that's going to be our next purchase. Once we get some more money going, and digging from the bottom will definitely get that going for us, we're going to work on getting a little pipe system over here that will automatically refill our bucket so we don't have to run it back and forth all of the time. Let's see, can I drop this up here without you falling in? No. This is where foundations come in handy, because you can drop stuff on foundations. Stay. No, you suck. You can drop stuff on foundations and they won't do that. This one's going to roll into. Oh well. Let's get our light down there so we can see. Just throw it down there with everything else. Why not? Alright. Now let's get these buckets filled up. That one's full. And that one's full. Nope, that's not from the bottom, but that'll be okay. Alright. Huh? Alright. Am I stuck? I'm stuck. Speaking of, hey, we're going to use this thing. Unstuck. Now we're up here. Alright, so now we're going to come drop that into the water. Pick this up, scrub it. And now we're getting a lot bigger chunks now that we're down there, and those are going to sell for a whole lot more. Let's go get another bucket. Hopefully we won't get stuck again. Come on. Come on. Get out of the hole. Get out of the hole. There we go. Okay, drop you in there. Scrubby brush. Woo, look at them nuggets. That's nice. That's really nice. And these things you can't sell, but they come in handy later, so we're going to put them off to the side. And that's really good. That's nice. I'm liking that. Those are some solid nuggets. Okay. All right. I'm stuck in the bucket again. Well, you know, this is kind of what you get from a game that's kind of in early access or one developer, but you know, I can live with that. In today's time, you either get really two kinds of any kind of video games or PC games. You get a game in early access where the developer or developers are constantly working on them, or you get a more polished product that is littered with microtransactions and pay-to-win scenarios and nah. I'll take the occasional stuck anytime. But let me do some more digging. Let's get this thing filled up, and we'll move on to phase 2. I have a really awesome setup I want to show you guys that's great and cuts down a lot of time and super effective early game. Let's get into it. Put it down, I pick it up, and then I put it down. I pick it up and put it down. So much fun. Ooh, that's nice. Alright, one more go around, and we are ready to sell. Throw the buckets in the hole. It puts the buckets in the hole. It puts the buckets in the hole, or it gets the hose again. Nope, wrong thing. Okay, yeah, we'll be okay. Alright. Put it in there. Scrubby brush. Very nice. Put you in there. Oh, no, wait. No, we need water. Gotta have water. And this is what we're going to cut down on. This should be our next goal. Oh, don't want to do that. We don't want to be running back and forth. It's just, it wastes time. If we can cut that down, we can make money a lot faster. Oh, that's an empty bucket. Okay, what about you? You got dirt? Alright. Brush. Scrubby. Very nice. One more water. Flop. Pick it up. Pick it up, put it down. Pick it up, put it down. Pick it up, put it down. Alright, put it in there. Okay, scrubby brush. Scrub. Nice. Alright. Let's go see what we get for this. Should be a whole lot more than $120 that we got last time. Alright, let's see what we get. Ooh, 375 coins. Very nice. And that's literally the difference of digging to the bottom versus digging on the surface. Let's go see what Mr. Shopman over here can sell us to increase our productivity and speed things up a bit. We're going to be looking into pipes. We're going to be a pipe layer. Come on. You didn't want to lay pipe, right? Freaking awesome. Alright, what do we have anyway? What do we have? $398. We want one of these. That's not too bad. 36. Should have brought the truck over here because we're going to want to haul this stuff away. We want one of those. Bam. And we want, I think, about 3 of these. And bam. And bam. Alright, 1, 2, 3, one of those. We're going to get one more just to be safe. And what else? We're going to get into that stuff after we make our next big load of money. I think for now that is going to be it. Ooh, can we afford a bed? Oh, foundations. That's what we want. Yes, let's get the truck. Let me get the truck. I'll be right back. Alright, all this stuff is 146, so we'll just... Yep, no, maybe. There we go. Now we'll load all this into the back. Come on, get in there. And if you try to put this stuff where it doesn't belong, you get to say hello to the Minecraft villager. Check that out. Oh, I love the sound effects on this game. So cool. If you try to just, without buying anything, if you try to just grab something and walk out, here, we'll do that real quick. Let's say, yeah, just give me one of those, buddy. I don't have to pay you. Listen to the sound. I love it. Love it. Love the sound effects, man. So cool. Alright, let's get this stuff loaded up. We need to buy some foundations and get back to panning for more stuff to sell. And the first thing we're going to do is we did buy a bed. Because this game gets dark. And dark does not go well with YouTube. When I upload videos that are dark, you guys can't see shit, so I'm going to work on that. I apologize if it's been that way. I'm going to fix it momentarily. Okay, we'll just park you anywhere. Doesn't matter. And let's get this bed down. Alright, lay in the bed, stare at the creepy clouds, and it is daytime. Yay! You can see again. Alright, now we got some other foundations we need to get worked into place here. Perfect. And I'll explain why in a second, why we're putting those right there. We're going to be aiming to be as effective as we possibly can, and I may have to go back and buy a couple more, but that's okay. First, let's get these in here. We're going to be putting some more so we can have a little bit easier time getting up and down from there, because jumping out of there is just a freaking mess. It's a pain in the butt, and I don't want to deal with it anymore. Alright, but for now, this. Let's see. Where can I put this, and where is it going to lead?
Huh?
Huh? Little villager. Can I still get water from that? That might be perfect. Let's grab you. You're going to be the last one. Excuse me. You're going to be the last one we put on. I'll tell you why in a second. Okay. Put you on. Nope. Yep. Wrong button. There we go. You on. What we want to do from this, guys, is just make the digging and the panning and everything by hand as easy as we can on ourselves. You see how we put this one on the end because we can turn it off and on. That annoying water drip sound won't always be there. We don't want it to be. Alright, so we're going to put this, and if you hold E down, you can kind of direct where you want to place it. And bam! Now we have refillable water, no more running back and forth to the river, and that's going to speed things up for us a bunch. I did get a couple more of these little pans, and I'll show you why. We're going to be dropping these right on the edge. And this is the other benefit of getting foundations, is when you put stuff down, more often than not, they tend to stay where you dropped them. Okay, we have another one of these, but I don't think we need it just yet. Jump. There we go. Okay, we're just going to line these up. And then what we got? Two more? Perfect. Kind of messy. Got stuff laying everywhere. Alright. And no! Oh, you bugger. Come on, get out of there. Nice. Okay, I want to grab this because I don't like this dirt on our foundations. We'll get rid of that. Now, the reason we have lined these buckets up is this is where the effectiveness comes in. I do need this so I can cut us out a path so we can see. Once we get down here and we're at the bottom, take this up a bit, get rid of all that. The sun. Okay. So is that good? When we're standing down here, yes, that's very good. When we're standing down there digging the dirt from the very bottom, we want to be able to, as we're digging from right here, we want to be able to look up and put that dirt in that bucket from way down here. Just like so. And what this does is it minimizes, right now we're minimizing all of our running back and forth time, which is really going to help you advance through the beginning stages of this game a lot faster. You won't have to dig by hand forever, I promise you. It does get better. And we want to get to that as soon as possible. Okay, that one's full. Go to that one. That's why upgrading this shovel is a good early game choice as well, because you only have to fill the bucket twice instead of 4 times. So that's a no-brainer, right? Easy decision. Okay, I think that's all of them, but we'll just double check. Full, full, and full. Okay.
Huh?
Just drop that damn shovel. Okay, now, where's our scrubby brush? Get out of the hole. Get out of the hole. Opposite of what I've been trying to do most of my life. Alright, now, in one little area, we can pick this up. Missed the thing, that's great. Put it down, pick it up, put it down, pick it up. Okay, grab our brush. Scrub, scrub, and man, look at the size of those. Okay, you see we're kind of just... What we're doing is making sure we don't have to do a lot of running around. So we fill them all up from the bottom, and then in one little tight space, we're doing it all without having to go very far. Yeah, it'd be nice if you could quit missing. Just want to make sure you dump the water out of that bucket, because this will drip water in it sometimes. You don't want water in those little buckets when you're down there trying to shovel dirt into them. Ooh, that's that weird ore, isn't it? The Cloutium ore? Did I butcher that, or is that right? I think it's worth more than the other ones. I haven't got that far into the game to know what that stuff is used for. But we'll figure it out, right? Bam. Whatever. Scrubby brush. Come here, scrubby brush. I almost feel like this game was honestly meant to be like a VR game. This game would be really cool in VR. Perfect shot. Dump the water out. Shoot it there. And bam. So just like that, without having to move, and it was really quick to load it from the bottom, we got through 5 buckets that easily. You repeat this process, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 times. I think I'm going to do it 2 more times off camera, and then we'll come back and see exactly what we made from just 3 rounds. Alright, we have our spoils. Let's go see what we can sell them for and how much money we can make. And go on from there. One thing I do want to mention, one big mistake I made off camera is you really got to be careful what you're picking up. If you highlight the wrong thing, you can pick up a foundation. I dumped my bucket out. I spilled shit everywhere. It was a freaking mess. Just be careful. Look at that. $511, guys. So we spent about the same amount of time as we did the first 2 times, and it just got... It started with 120, and then we dug deeper, and it went to 200 and something, and then we got more efficient. Now it's $511 a trip, and you can cycle through this as much as your heart desires to get into some of the better stuff. And we're going to start looking at some of that better stuff right now. Alright, so we have $689 to mess with, and we haven't spent a ton of time digging by hand, so I'd say that's pretty impressive for early game. But what do we want to do now? We definitely want an anvil. Drop it off. Huh? No, Put it down. And we want one of these furnaces. Oh, hello, game lag. And we want a casting mold. And we want a crucible. Okay, and one last thing. We want a Thor's hammer. Yes. Okay, we should have enough to afford all that. $337. But that's where we're going to have to end this episode, guys. Make sure you tune in next time if you want to see how all this stuff works. And we are going to become the best blacksmith in this world. Even though we're kind of the only person in this world. Either way, it's still going to be a lot of fun. As always, guys, if you like this video or found any of this useful and or helpful, make sure you think about hitting that like button and subscribing. Other than that, be good to each other. Hope to see you next time, and bye-bye.